Hey Leos, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do a general love reading for you guys. Let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what overall energy is surrounding you all for this reading. All right, first card out that we have is envy. Okay, let's grab another oracle card, see what other messages we have, what other energies are surrounding this reading for you. Second card out, we have fixed moon, hold your vision. And let's, get one last romance angel. And what we have is you deserve love. You are lovable. So, all right, Leo. So what I'm feeling off the break, and I just sighed, not because I'm doing this reading, but it feels like a, why not me, is what I'm feeling. It feels as though what's surrounding this reading for you is this sense of, why can't I have that? There seem to be some moments of self-doubt that sort of creep in where it's like, you know what? I don't want love anyway. I don't want a relationship anyway. I'm done with all of it. I'm done with it. But at the same time, it feels as though you look around at other couples and it makes you a little bit sad because there's this thought about why you can't have what they seem to have, because we never know what's happening behind closed doors, right? But, there's a sense of longing. There's a sense of wistfulness that I'm feeling right now. But with the you deserve love card, this feels as though sort of surrounding all of this is that there's a reminder that, yes, you do deserve that. You can have what other people appear to have. You can have that healthy and loving relationship that I think it is you're looking for. So don't give up on that too quickly. Even if things seem frustrating right now, even if things are not going in the direction that you hoped, don't let go of that thought that you can have that type of relationship that you're looking for, because you absolutely 100% deserve it. So let's get into some tarot and see what other messages we have for my Leo collective now. Starting with your current energy, Leo. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Let's see, all right, about your person. We have the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Hanged Man in reverse. For what's currently hidden, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for my Leo collective. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, and we also have Judgment in reverse. Well, let's see if we can clarify these a little bit further for you. Leo's current energy. All right, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. For Leo's person, we have the World. What's currently hidden from you, we have the Knight of Swords. Or actually, no, we have the Page of Swords. For advice from Spirit, we have the Chariot in reverse, and we also have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Stars in reverse, and we also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh, child, Leo. Let's get into this. So, looking at your current energy, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. This feels like a whole lot of internal back and forth. that it feels like you're having with yourself. I don't know that you've sort of verbalized how you're feeling about relationships in general to other people, but it seems as though there's this back and forth that's happening with you where it's like 1 second sort of made up your mind that I'm not going to deal with anybody. This shit sucks. This is for the birds. I'm done with relationships. And then like a minute and a half later, it's like, well, maybe I shouldn't be so harsh. I shouldn't, talk like this. Maybe, thinking about taking a sort of gentler approach, but there's this whole tug of war that seems to have you floating somewhere between I'm done and, well, maybe just one more time. And I don't think that this is with a specific person. This very much feels as though it's like just relationships in general. And you've kind of lost your excitement for it. Like, even when you think about a relationship and you're in a place of wanting one, it doesn't even feel as though you can get super energized or super excited about the prospect of it. It's almost as if there's just this looming feeling of, well, it's not going to work out anyway. That's kind of hanging over you. And sometimes you sort of swat it back, and then other times it just sort of wraps itself around you. But it's a lot of back and forth. Now, this is interesting because this happened with another sign that I was doing where my intent was to pull for the energy of the person that's around you. There is no energy of a person that's around you right now that was coming through. This feels very much connected to your energy. So I think that this is a continuation of you. And that doesn't happen very often, but you're the second sign that this has happened to as I'm doing this set of readings. So might be something in the air. But, we have the Lovers in reversed, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, and then we have the World card. So, there is a desire for change. But I think that you're struggling with the idea that love can be healthy, love can be respectful, love can be reciprocal for you. It almost feels as though you can see it for other people, you can see it in other people, but for whatever reason, you're not able to see that that's possible for you. Even though there's this sense of you wanting that to be the case, it almost feels as though you're ready to close the cover on an old chapter of your life and you're ready to step into something new, but there's still sort of that back and forth with the negative talk when it comes to relationships and whether or not you deserve it or whether or not you can actually have it. So looking at what's currently hidden from you, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Page of Swords. So what I'm seeing right here with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's absolutely given up. So it feels as though what you don't realize, if you don't get out of this sort of headspace and sort of get back into the vibe of deserving, of having, of expecting the good things, that you're going to miss out on someone who's watching you, somebody who is interested and sort of ready to step up with some sort of communication. Now, looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, we have the Chariot in reverse, and we also have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So what this feels like, and it's interesting because we have two cards of movement, right? The Eight of Cups upright typically means walking away from one thing and towards something else. We have the Chariot, which is always movement, right? Could be literal, could be, figurative, but either way, it feels as though Spirit is telling you not to give up on what it is that you want. Spirit is saying for you to hold your vision. in spite of your feelings about seeing other people, you know, possibly having things that you don't right now, Spirit is saying not to give up on what it is that you're looking for, not to give up on that relationship that you want. And they're saying that it's going to take a little bit of time, is what it feels like. It's with the King of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think that this is something that's never going to happen, but I think that it is going to take a little bit of time. And in the meanwhile, it's probably a good thing for you to sort of process these feelings so that when you see other couples, when you see other people with the type of interaction that you want, that it makes you happy, that it inspires you, that it gives you hope, as opposed to saying the opposite, that you're never going to have it, that that's not something that you deserve or something that's meant for you. Now, looking at the potential outcome, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, we have the Knight of Cups, we have Judgment, we have the Stars in reverse, and we also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So what this feels like, Leo, is that, again, there's going to be a bit of patience involved on your side. There's going to be, I think, a little bit of shadow work, some sort of introspection to get to the root of why you feel that way, so that you can come out of this energy, so that you can see this for yourself. It's going to be, I think, a bit of an uphill climb for you. I think that it is indeed going to be a process. However, what I'm seeing is that if you're able to do the work, if you're able to get out of this headspace of feeling lack or not feeling worthy or not feeling deserving, then you will see someone come in. With the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is someone who is genuine. This is someone who has something very positive to bring to your life. They know that you are worth their offer. And this is going to be an offer that you can trust. There's no deceptive energy here. But I think that this is going to be highly dependent of you being very sure that you want a relationship and the type of relationship that you're looking for. Healthy, loving, whatever the situation is, whatever you're looking for in a relationship, you have to focus on that. Block out all of the other noise, block out, process the feelings that you have when you see other people, set them to the side and try and look at things from a different perspective. Otherwise, you do run the risk of missing out on what's coming towards you. So, Leos, I'm going to pull one last oracle card for you, see what final message Spirit has. Okay. And what we have for you is individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. So I feel like this card actually ties in with one of the oracle cards for your overall energy, which is envy. I think that this is sort of a caution from Spirit, is to not focus so much on what others have. Because again, you never know what's happening when they're out of your line of sight, right? So don't focus on everybody else. Focus on you. And focus on being the best you that you can have, showing up in this world in the most positive way that you can. That's the only thing that you need be concerned about. Because once you tap into that fully and start valuing yourself more, valuing yourself as an individual, then that's when this partnership is going to come in. So, Leo, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.